forehead now.
What's goody, y'all? Shit.
As you
I had to make sure everything was good on the panel real quick. We had a little brief discussion about something. But, welcome everybody to another episode of Opinions Consequences, episode 55. Make this shit sound like an NFL game, shit.
I ain't gonna lie, you do look like you about to do a little combine thing or something. I mean, you got that little. I'm just saying, you look like you about to run some wind sprints. I don't know where you going with that outfit, but you go ahead and do what you do. You know, I'm gonna work on this.
Listen, guys, man, this is the show that your opinions can lead to consequences. So, ladies and gentlemen, please choose your words wisely. I'm your host, AJ McLaughlin.
I'm Ruben Telford.
Ryan Ruiz without a mic.
Don't worry about it, Ryan. We still love you.
Okay, cool.
Clinton
I'll project.
in the background.
Yeah, we got Clinton in the back.
We got Clinton on a rotating host.
Yeah, I'm in the
he's
back.
in the back. He's actually doing the admin stuff right now. So if you guys had any questions about anything, you know, be sure to reach out to
Bobby Brown. I got the Bobby Brown mic on. Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
you
really
definitely got
do.
the Bobby Brown mic. He's like, yeah. So what's going on, guys?
Seriously. Or the BK one, right?
No, that's the MC Hammer one.
That's the BK
That's
one.
the MC Hammer, nigga. Remember?
What's that vegan burger? Can I get a vegan burger with no fries,
Let me
please?
get a taco from Burger King real quick.
Shout outs for Kara for coming late. Shout outs for Kara. Ladies with cash apps. Let me get a yay. Ladies with cash apps. God bless y'all. God bless y'all.
Is that a cash app?
Yo, you got a cash app?
Nah.
Yeah, nah, dudes don't really promote cash apps.
No. How do they do that? Like, do
What,
they just
women
put
with
it
cash apps?
Yeah, like, do they just put it in the profile?
No, they just, you know what? When women do the whole cash app thing, they just trying to test out how thirsty you are. Cause think about it, if you send, let's say if you send $100,
They gonna ask for 200?
no, they gon' rape your pockets after that. Now they counting your pockets.
Oh.
Yeah, you know.
So they just gonna keep asking for it.
Yeah,
It's not like a
Cause you
cutoff
gotta
rate.
think about it though. When they do the cash app, first of all, they do a twerk video, throw the cash app in.
Boom.
Then after that, next one is half naked, throw the cash app in. You feel me? Yeah.
Oh, this level.
Wait, what
There's definitely levels to this ride.
what time do you fly them out?
What time you fly them out?
Yeah, like what like after which video is it?
When,
like,
when they can make one butt cheek move
Ooh.
in a split
Ooh.
while making a salad.
Okay. So that's when you fly them out.
Right, that's when you don't only fly them out. Shoot, come with no bag, girl. We gonna buy everything. Where we gonna, you know.
Okay. So that's what we do.
That's exactly what we do.
Okay.
Well, that's not what we do, but you know
No,
what I'm
that's
talking.
what the ladies do.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Okay.
And the thirsty dudes that force it.
Like I don't get it though. Like is it something like where is it just one of those things where it's, you just what's the like process when it comes down to the Cash App thing? Like does like do like I don't know if the ladies that have it it's okay.
I know some of y'all do have it in here.
Okay, at least she's on it.
see.
She's on it. You got it in your profile? Like
On Instagram?
no, like do you have it in your
No.
profile where it's just like a name or something like an email? Like you would click the link. Like no, you don't have it like that?
No, just
You just have it. No. But my thing is just like I want to know.
But over here, she says everybody has it.
In the profile?
Are you talking about the app or are you talking about on
The app in the profile.
In the profile.
I don't have it on my profile.
Oh, okay.
I was about to say because they paying for them
I'm-
twerk videos.
Okay,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? Why-
So listen, my thing is just like who has it? Like you ain't gotta raise your hand. You can do the soft way. You're like, oh, hey,
Yeah.
But like,
Be
you know,
real
like
innocent.
my thing is like this.
Get
Like,
it now.
who? Oh, look at her. She said, I'm gonna get it. She said, I'm gonna get it.
Okay. Thirsty videos.
I just want to know like what like.
Go to the gym and squat though. That's it.
Oh, there she goes.
Oh, you gonna do it while you squatting? Oh, you know what? It all matters on the leggings you wear. You know what I mean? 'Cause if you do the tiger leggings on the side where it shows, a little bit, issues of, little spots. Cause there's thirsty guys out there. I'm not gonna say no names. There's thirsty guys out there that actually, they image the rest of your body in whatever you got on. They be like, you know what? I know what the rest of that look like. Mhm.
But what I'm trying
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Go ahead, get your tiger print on, girl. You mean? God bless you. Whatever you make, let me get a little bit of the proceeds. That's all I'm asking.
But my thing is just like, how does it work? Like, for the females that know somebody, quote, that know somebody, like, how does it work? Like, do they hit you up like, hey, can I send you money?
No,
like,
bro.
is it like
Let me tell you how it works.
No,
okay? I'm gonna break it down to you.
Please do.
I'm gonna break it down to you.
Please do.
No, hold on a second. This is what they do. All right, look. You scrolling.
That's a
Boom.
scroll.
Boom. You found it. Bang. Okay.
Do you double click?
No. Twerk. You see the twerk? Go to the bio. Bang. Cash App. After that, you do this. You send 100. You be like, yo, take care of your hair and nails. Then bang. That starts a whole conversation from there.
Wait a minute.
I don't know that, but I know.
You just do it like that?
No, not just you. Don't say you just do it like that. That's
No,
how
I'm saying no, but that's the trick. People just do it. Like people just send money.
Yeah. You know, when I was at the barbershop, that's where I learned everything. You know, the barbershop's like being at the basketball court, the library. You learn everything there.
God.
It's like women at the salon. They learn wild shit at the salon. Don't let them fool you. Be like, yo, what do I do when I gotta do that's too long? You know, there's gonna be somebody in the salon that gonna help her out with it. Like, make sure you get the watermelon and all this other stuff. But you know, you do what you do. I'm just saying.
Listen, man, I want to talk about that barbershop stuff, man. Listen, man, do anybody have this problem? Like, I know guys probably go through this. I don't know how it is for the females in terms of how all barbers, I don't know, you know, shout out to all the poppies that are barbers out there, but you know, I just hate it because like today, real shit, you know, I'm running around.
Are you gonna pour for everyone else? Because it looks like you just pouring for yourself.
I'm sorry, sir.
I want the Kool-Aid.
What y'all drinking?
Oh, it's something, a little bit of something, and a little bit of something, and a little bit of something, a little bit of something.
You see that? You see, Karen coming late and she already asking.
What is that? What's in that bottle?
It's tussin.
What's in that bottle?
It's tussin in the bottle.
It's food coloring with
Don't
vodka.
be bouncing your shoulders like that. Don't be bouncing your shoulders like that.
Food coloring.
See, don't bounce your shoulders like that, girl.
Brooklyn. Yo, so wait, hold on. So my thing is just like today, right? So I went to the barbershop and I was running mad late, right? You know, I'm running around doing all this extra stuff, right? And I get to the barbershop and Poppy, Julio, whatever.
Josue? He hit you with the Sasson Frio?
Yeah. No, so listen, all barbers, I swear to goodness, all poppies, I swear to goodness, either you get there, they're going on lunch, or that you get there, they're already on lunch.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that the crazy thing that happened today is like this dude came to cut my hair, and his fingers smelled like straight sofrito and straight mofon. Like it was just all in my. And I was just like, yo, my G, bro.
Can you give the people that don't know what sofrito is? You know what I mean? Just help them out.
Well, yeah. Oh, hello, shit.
Yeah, that's Kara again.
Come on down, you the next.
Maybe we should have had 4 hosts up here. Let me tell you.
She said it's a seasoning.
Yeah, Oprah's cousins back there talking. Someone need their own show.
She's our game.
But no, I wanted to know for the females. Do you guys have that common problem with the hairdresser, or is it just something like is it straightforward? Like, no, you guys don't have that problem.
No.
Oh shit.
Don't be acting brand new. Come on now.
Y'all don't have no problems at the hairdresser? Like you'll just go in there and the shit's already ready?
Exactly.
We got the
You gotta wait 7 hours.
We got the
You gotta be there all day.
Yeah, you do gotta be that way. Yeah, you're right. Damn. Shit, this shit's boring as fuck.
You know what I noticed about Spanish barbershops? Whichever barber has on the Michael Jackson shoes, you don't get your lineup from him.
Nah,
so you
you
gonna
don't.
fuck this shit up.
Okay.
You know which one's got Michael Jackson shoes? You know
Which one? You talking about
the hard bottom shoes.
Oh, the one that they sliding through the barbershop.
The one that they do their Macarena with. Yeah,
Well, they look like they got Heelys on their feet. Just
you know what?
sliding through
We need to ask some real questions here about barber. You know, since we bringing up the whole barbershop thing, I think that we all need to be better friends. You want to know what I mean by better friends? When you brought up the whole barbershop, I'm trying to transition because look, Ryan got dreads, right? But Ryan, you good. You see yours is just dreads. There's some dudes that be having 2 haircuts. So it'd be a fade here and then the dreads in the back with the tape up on the side. So when is it that your barber who's out here getting your bread lying to you? Then after that, what about your friends? Why can't your friends be like, yo, my G, let the dreads go and just cut the whole thing off? Because think about it, you got 3 haircuts. You got the drop top in the front. Who?
Damn.
Oh, y'all know somebody like that?
Damn.
Oh, it's all the balding motherfuckers in the back. Okay. Yo, take off the caps for me. Take off your caps.
Yeah, that's Ryan's brother in the white cap.
Okay, all right, cool.
Yo, don't come for my people. We gonna come for you.
Smoking.
Yeah.
Tan hot. All right.
Yeah, okay, Right.
Don't let me get back there and get angry with y'all.
Oh,
Y'all all seen
so,
it.
yeah,
It's a little infection in the cat.
oh, my God.
Damn, what should you say?
I don't.
He refused to say? I didn't hear that right.
No, leave leaving
Yo,
single alone.
can you put a flashlight on her head real quick?
Oh Lord. You know what? I don't even think. You know what? I don't think we verified for this. No, ain't nobody coming for you. Sister Soldier, can you please sit down? Thank you, Sister Soldier. I'm just saying, you got a little picnic dress on. Let's be peaceful. Okay, go ahead. Pack them curls down, okay? Oh Lord. We gotta set it off in the back. Put the gun down, bro. We ain't got no issue. No. Joe, chill. Treat it like February, Black History Month. We ain't worried about Valentine's Day. Let's come together as people, please.
Talking about his friend.
Oh yeah. Don't worry. Oh man.
Man, this is a great start, baby.
We should have had security. We should have
I
security.
need to do. Hey, can I pour another shot, man?
Yeah.
I need something
We ain't gonna do the
strong.
Kool-Aid?
We need something strong for this one, man. Listen, I'm loving the energy today, though, man. I'm loving this energy.
The energy's a little too hot. But
Energy's great, man.
like I was saying, man. Like I was saying, we never got the answer on that, man. When you just gonna, you know?
I feel like people be how can I say kind of beating around. I don't want to say beating around the bush, but people be kind of sheltering like their friends. Like they don't really want to tell them the truth,
Yeah.
but they just want to give them like little hints, like you know, you just leave stuff here and there, like you know, you like, yo, bro, maybe if you tried a different haircut, and you know, all this.
What happened with the LOL? Like, I mean, I felt like the LOL always helped you into it. Like your breath smelled LOL.
LOL.
Exactly. I thought that kind of like segued for you to kind of like, if they say it too much, you gonna be like, yo, it ain't really funny. Like, they might be serious.
But if you don't put the LOL, does that mean you're serious?
I'm just saying.
See, that's what you're doing. See, that's your problem. You just put the LOL.
Well,
You put LOL.
I'm more direct. I'm helping anyone else out there who can't be direct. I'm direct. You know what I mean? I keep it straightforward, and that's how I do it. I mean, if Ryan had the drop top with the dreads in the back, I tell him, yo, about that time to let that go. God bless you, Ryan. Don't worry, your brother ain't gonna be talking about you like that.
Disrespect.
Listen, we're gonna get right into the show, guys. Listen, we're gonna start with some of the hot topics that's going on right now today. Well, not even hot topics, man. Listen, man, we gotta talk about this Popeye's chicken sandwich, baby. Let's talk about it, baby. Like everybody's talking about this shit is crazy.
No, it's trash.
It is. It's trash.
It's trash. See, look, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I ain't get to try it, but just looking at it, look like trash. It look like a big ass chicken breast, right? Fried chicken breast, 2 pickles, and no dressing. There ain't no dressing with it, bro. No dressing.
At all?
At all, my G. You gotta make your own dressing with it. Leave it alone.
Well, do you need dressing if it's already seasoned?
What?
I'm talking about Popeye. Y'all know Popeye's chicken. Hey, y'all gonna sit here and tell me Popeye's chicken?
Yo.
All right, hold on.
Right.
To the audience.
Right. Oh, snap. Right.
We got 3. I want y'all to name them. 1, 2, 3, right? Popeyes, KFC, Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Who's first?
Chick-fil-A.
I'm getting mixed. One more time. I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3. Y'all say the first one come out. All right, that's gonna be number 1. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
It seems
Well, I
like
got Popeye in the back.
Chick-fil-A.
Somebody said Popeye. All right. We don't stay with the sandwich.
Strictly the sandwich.
It's
Huh?
trash.
Hey, I'm just trying to get the people's. I ain't have it yet. I'm going based on what y'all talking about. I'm just saying the chicken bomb, chicken season, what's up?
A majority of the crowd in the back has said Chick-fil-A, just so you guys.
Okay, all right, I'll take it on back. There you go.
Yo, Clint, do that again. Touch your little mic right there.
You like that, right?
Yeah.
Why you worried about that?
I'm just
Sounded
saying.
really wrong.
You look like you do like the aerobics class and shit over there.
I look like Bobby Brown. I told you I look like.
Look like you do it.
My prerogative video.
Do the Zumba class.
There you go. But yo, I think people are kind of forcing it with the whole Chick-fil-A thing, with the whole, the chicken sandwich.
The whole
thing.
Popeyes thing?
Yeah, it's getting forced now. Like everybody's trying to get viral. I think we live in a world where everyone's trying to do something for a check. Like I think like people are so bad with trying to go viral that I feel like some dudes would punch their own mom in the mouth for a check.
Just for a check.
Just for a check, because it's getting that wild. Like I saw on Twitter today that a dude got the sandwich, stopped his car, made a little funny face to this little phone, like, unwraps the whole sandwich thing, has the sandwich out, and just does this, throws it out the window, and then reverses. Like, I'm like, that's corny, bro. Like, what was the point of that? Like, people trying to go viral when they'll
Now
do
he
anything.
famous. Now he in the
They
next
do
commercial.
anything to go viral nowadays.
Nah, you ain't lying.
Forcing it.
People do force it, man. I feel like a lot of people
Dudes
want
twerking
to just
on camera.
On dogs, they are.
I mean, I ain't got nothing wrong with that community, but like, I don't know. It's getting wild.
People are doing the worst for everything, bro.
Tell me.
Well, I do got news for you guys. The Obamas might be coming here to Martha's Vineyard, baby.
Woo!
Obamas. Well, y'all don't care. Y'all don't care about Obamas and them. You know what I mean? Y'all don't care about Michelle and Malaya and what's the other one? What's the other girl name?
Who?
What's the daughter's name?
I forgot child.
Leah and Sasha.
Sasha, right?
Sasha and Malia.
It must be Malia and Sasha. Okay. I got Malia.
Wow.
I got Malia.
I feel like your black card should get revoked just because she told you that.
Why? Because you didn't know neither? Okay.
I'm just saying, you butterscotch just like that. I'm just thinking, I'm thinking that you would know that. Y'all both caramel delight. I'm
Yeah,
thinking
we
that y'all, you know, caramel people know caramel people.
But apparently, they're actually shopping for a mansion right off the coast, off the Martha's Vineyard. It's reportedly supposed to be for like $14 million. But so far, no negotiation has been done. But supposedly they're supposed to be moving here to Martha's Vineyard. So, you know what I mean? That's right adjacent to the Kennedys. So, you know what I mean? That'll be really dope. So,
Yeah, that would. Yeah.
you know, might bump into them, you know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
oh shit, Obama.
My Haitian mom lives over there. Yeah,
There
right.
you go.
Mommy, the Obamas down the street. Oh my God, Obama! Can't wait to see you, Obama.
Just
What they going to be next to their water? I don't know. You figure it out. That's crazy.
let me ask you something. I got a break question for you guys, man. Are we ever gonna be satisfied in terms of like relationships and all that extra stuff? And when you think you would be satisfied, do you think you're gonna delete your social media? Ooh,
Whoa.
what a bar.
What
What
the
a bar.
bar?
Why does one have anything to do with the other?
Well, because I feel like social media is the root of all evil when it comes down to breaking. I feel like that. I feel like social media is the root of all evil when it comes down to relationships. And this is based off of my opinions. You know what I mean?
Opinions on your experience.
What happened? What happened?
I said you can become a millionaire on social media, like
No, I'm not talking about what we're doing. I'm talking about social media in relationships, though. In regards to relationships.
What's your view is on social media?
No, but this has nothing to do with relationships, though.
Yeah, but my
It's
guy
on
cannot
social
go
media though. Are you
No, I
not
understand.
going
No, hear me
going
out.
away with it or keeping it.
No, what I'm saying is when you become satisfied with your relationship
So you're
that you're in.
Right, that's
and-
the making.
So you're dissatisfied if you have social media. Is that what you're trying
No,
to
not necessarily saying that you're dissatisfied, but what I'm saying is to alleviate and to eliminate all of the negativity that becomes a part and that could help.
No, it's not always negative. That's what I'm saying.
So it's your opinion or your personal experience that you're speaking of?
No, I'm just talking just in general because I feel like a lot of things
Well,
happen
Ash,
based
let me
off of
help
social media.
help Ash out. What Ash is trying to say is that social media has gotten to a point where people measure their lives with it and their relationships with it. Because at the end of the day, if you really think about it, there's some people who got toxic relationships and they be posting on social media like, "We're doing great, 10 years." You mean that's like taking a shit and putting potpourri in the freaking bathroom. You mean like it's bullshit. Or like the women that want to get posted all the time, but if you really think about it, what makes more sense? I mean, if you out in public, you holding her hand and they go, "Hey, who's that?" You'd be like, "That's my girlfriend." You know what I mean? That means more, but for some strange reason, it seems like being out in social media and posting your girl all the time means a lot more. Or like, I mean, it just gets to a point where like, what's real love anymore? It ain't real love no more if I gotta post you. So let me not buy you a bag from Louis. I'm just gonna post you 1,000 times and I'm gonna save some bread. You mean that's what I'm talking about? It gets to that point, like what's real and what's not.
I just feel like, and I'm not speaking for everybody, but I feel like a lot of times people tend to measure their relationship based off their social media. You know what I mean? And I'm just saying, I'm not saying for everybody, but I'm saying a lot of people. No, and you're right. And you're right. A lot of people use that as a validation. A lot of people use that as a be like, okay, hey, listen, this is what's going on. I posted this right now, so that means I'm happy. No, bitch, you're not. You know what I mean? Like, you know, but That's what I'm saying though, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying this is for everybody. This is not for everybody, this is for certain people, you know what I mean? People of all walks of life all over the world are different. But however, I do feel like social media is definitely turning to that area where a lot of people look and search for validation utilizing that tool.
I think it's more the person, not social media.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. It does depend on the actual person. You're absolutely right.
So just being somebody that doesn't need validation on social media.
Well, the thing is that yeah, you can start off by saying like, you know, it's all about the person, but you got to notice something about people. People love to measure their lives with other people's situations. So if a girl that never gets posted sees her friend getting posted all the time, she gonna get to the point of be like, oh my God, that's nice. Shit, what you doing? What's up? I can't get nothing. I can't get a little Wednesday movement, little Monday movement. You know what I mean? So it's funny, but like, you mean nobody wants to be real 100 anymore. Like, I feel like that's the way people talk now. They talk the social media language, and it's kind of sad. You know what I mean? Because you don't really find out what's real and what's not. Because at the end of the day, you can see a girl get posted all the time, but you don't understand how much time she probably getting cheated left or right. And her man's on her last leg, and he got no choice but to be like, you know what? Let me post her and give a long ass paragraph. You was there with me when I had no tires in my car. You know what I mean? Like, say some corny shit, then all of a sudden, you over here like, you see, he really does love me. Even though he cheated on me with my mama. Look at me, it's just crazy.
No, but no, it is true though.
Exactly.
It's true though, you know, and I feel like a lot of times what people do is they take their relationship and then compare it to other people's relationships.
Exactly.
And then when you start comparing that to other people's relationship, now it puts and applies more pressure on your own current relationship. You feel me? And that's my thing. Is, you know what I mean? It's I don't know what you guys think, man, but
I'm quiet over here. I ain't got no relationship, so I'm learning from y'all. I'm gonna hold y'all right there.
God bless you, right?
What do you mean?
quiet as hell.
So is this bleach?
Cool.
Girl, I got God. I see y'all sisters over there. Come on and sit on down. Come on now. I see you, girl.
There you go.
Hey.
Listen, let's talk about this whole Jay-Z stuff, man. What's going on? Let's talk about it, man.
Jay-Z's a sellout.
Oh my God, here we go.
I'm just saying, look. I'm a big fan of Hov and the whole movement that he's trying to do with the NFL, but like, it comes to a point, bro. It looks funny, bro. It looks real funny.
It does look funny.
It does, cause think about it. What was the last Super Bowl was when? It was in ATL, right?
The last one was in the ATL.
Yeah, so he made everybody boycott who's from ATL. He told Big Boy not to do it. You know what I mean? He told more others of ATL artists not to do it, and then all of a sudden signs up with the NFL. Seems like a cash grab for me, but
No, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it's not about. Excuse me, it's not about money with Hov right now. But at the end of the day, it's just one of those things where I feel like we can't be mad until we see the outcome. You know, and a lot of people are giving them backlash right now for just the face card, and that's what it is.
Do you think Beyonce would do it?
No, Beyonce runs off a Hov. You know what I mean?
But I'm just saying.
I'm not saying Beyonce don't run off a Hov, but
I wouldn't say all that though, because they're both very strong individuals independent.
What if Beyonce would do it?
no, but I feel like
No. He didn't. It's not meant like.
meaning Beyonce runs off the Hov like in terms of being like they're definitely teams. And that's what it is.
There you go.
They're definitely teams.
Exactly.
So it's one of those things where if Hov really doesn't give his like, and I feel like they both do it. I feel like they're both strong enough where Hov would be like, yo, babe, should I do this with the NFL? And she's like, do it, Jay, like, go ahead. You know what I mean? So I think that's what happens. You know what I mean? But other than that, like, I feel like it works and vice versa as well too. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to tell you that. Shit. Where's my gun at?
Yeah, Kira, work on your frequency and bring it right here. Thank God bless you, sister.
I was gonna reiterate what you just said, because at the end of the day, the two of them individually have done a lot of great things, and they also have their own avenues.
Yeah.
You can't say that I'm gonna cross over here, but at the same time they can work together to make this shit move forward.
Correct.
Fair enough. Like,
I just feel like a lot. Go ahead.
He did say the wrong thing though. Like when they asked him about Cap, when they asked him, it was like, yo, so I mean, if you're gonna get in this position, what are you gonna do about Cap and all that? And he was like, we're past kneeling. Yeah, it didn't seem like he had a publicist at that moment in time. That wasn't a good look.
But at the same, I'm gonna say again though. At the same time, there are levels to it, like you said earlier. You can't necessarily. You can build off of each other if you want to, but you also gotta understand this publicity side of this. That's gonna hurt not only your money and the movement's money and the movement of people that's moving forward, but you also gotta be aware of, okay, this is the first step. He already took that.
So
and how could you? I would say he could work together, but is the NFL gonna allow him to work with him?
But you don't think he's an Uncle Tom? You don't think he's a capitalist?
I don't
Capitalists,
think so.
what do capitalists do? They take your head off, right? And that's what he doing, right? That's what capitalists do. What they do? They chop your head off, right? So that's what he doing.
So how has everybody made their money so far? That's at the top.
What do you mean? What? Of course, but like think about it. You can't.
But I'm not saying
you can't be true to something. You can't be okay. I wear a Kaepernick jersey. I'm with the Kaepernick movement. I'm a You gonna have everybody boycott this. Then all of a sudden you jump in with no conversation with any of the people that was in that situation. Like,
he said he had a conversation later on after the deal was done. But imagine if he had that conversation while the deal was going. It would have been everything would have been interrupted.
You think so?
100%.
Behind closed doors?
Behind closed doors, 100%.
If it's one-on-one?
Hey,
I don't know. That's a little crazy.
Guys, from the background, just so you guys are aware, the definition of capitalist is an economic and political system in which countries, trade, and industry are controlled by a private owner for profit. So, Ruben, 1 point for you on the definition there, brother.
Thank you. Thank you. I
I
feel like we're on ESPN spelling bee.
Just to help you out.
God bless you, sir.
God bless. But no, in all fairness, man, I think that we really just need to see what Jay-Z actually takes and does with this. You know, it's one of those things where we don't know what actually is going through Hov's plan. Like, you know what I mean? We really don't know.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things where, like, what if he does make a difference? And then we're all gonna go back like, oh shit, Hov is a genius. Yo, he's crazy, dog.
We also,
yo, I'm buying your album, my G.
And
yo, you know what I mean? And that's what it is, though. You know what I mean? So when his next song drops, God forbid, everyone's gonna download it. Exactly.
And you know Hov is gonna put everybody who doubted him in it too.
Oh, you already
like
know.
let's say if he do the you know what he says he's gonna do, then yeah.
Because he's gonna drop it in his lyrics. He always does.
Of course he does.
He always drops in his lyrics. He already said it. You know what I mean? And he did kind of renege on the whole thing that, you know, in Ape Shit, when he was just like, yo, the NFL, we don't need you, you need me, and all that extra stuff. But at the end of the day, man, this is kind of backfiring on him, where in terms of it being like, yo, so what's this thing that you're doing right now?
But
you know what I mean?
the other thing too, though, you got, I don't know, for me, I'm a long-term thinker. And I think, to be honest, he's thinking long-term. Like you just said, right now he's reneging. You feel as though he's going that way. But at the same time, you think the long-term, he could be coming out with a bigger plan that he's going to take more stake in the NFL than we even thought. He can have the more people you have behind you, the bigger your movement's going to be at the end of the day.
Facts.
So, exactly, he had a lot of people already in a couple demographics, right? What's the other demographic he doesn't necessarily have yet? That's another one. But what's the other half of the people that didn't vote for Obama? Oh, is it? I got you. My bad.
Yo, look, Ash, you can't be putting these incubator lights on me, bro. I'm not gonna hatch, man. I feel like I'm in the back of KFC making biscuits. Golly, my titties sweating. I feel like Rick Ross out here on concert. Golly. Yeah, pass me a towel. This Z-Square don't have a towel. They don't sell towels here. No.
They sell towels.
They got slippers.
Shout out to ZC, man. ZC is good, man. ZC's great. No, but definitely like I said, like I really don't have no really stand on the whole Jay-Z situation right now. We just gotta wait and see what he actually does with this. But till then, you know, I just, you know what I mean, you can remain neutral. I think that's the best way to do it, is to remain neutral and not to really pick a side in terms of being like, yo, I'm on home side, or I'm on NFL side and all that stuff. Like, oh, he's not supporting Colin Kaepernick and all that extra stuff. Good. We really don't know what the situation is. Like, he might resurrect Colin Kaepernick's career. Like, you know what I mean? You never know.
I know we had a discussion last week. The whole Colin Kaepernick revive. Honestly, we talked about it. He gonna take the high road, regardless of what he wants to do or what he think is right. To keep the movement going forward, he's gonna move forward. He's not gonna take it, whether they give it to him or not.
No, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Money talk, but your movement's gonna be stronger, and that's what he's all for.
You're right. You're right. Let me ask you guys a question. Like, what do you guys think about? Well, I'm gonna ask the panel first. Like, what do you guys think about support versus now, support versus then? Like, what do you think about it? Like, in terms of support, it could be meanings on anything. Like, you know, if you have a business endeavor and somebody is trying to promote you or whatever the case is, like how back then versus now is so much different. You know what I mean? In terms of it being like, you know, like for instance, like if you have something going on for yourself and if somebody doesn't like either repost it or like it or something like that, you don't support them.
Right.
Is that something where is that the now situation?
I feel like nowadays people take it they real sensitive about people supporting them. Like you always see those memes.
No, like, so what I mean is like support versus now versus support versus then. Like, you know, support versus then was like, yo.
Word of mouth.
Word of mouth, exactly. Everything was like, yo, bro, like that's good stuff and all this extra stuff. But now it's like, yo, bro, why didn't you repost this? Or, yo, bro, why didn't you tag this person? Or why didn't you?
My issue with people supporting now is that people get real sensitive about it because look, if Ash, let's say you have a night at a club, right? You send me the flyer. I posted for you one time, right? Don't hit me up every week to post it though. That's when I'm gonna be like, yo, am I one of your promoters? Like, do I get something? You feel me? And the thing that I hate the most is that when people start posting all this other stuff, oh, nobody posts their friend, but they post the people from the outside. And it's like, yo, like, how much do you want me to do? Like, I mean, like, why does it always have to come to a grudge? Or why does it seem like I'm not going hard for you? Like, I think that's corny. Like, if I posted it, sometimes I feel like you gotta let people do it on their own. You feel me? If you know someone really rock with you, they gonna take a pic of you and whatever, take and repost it. Just like us with this whole movement. There's people that's done it. We never told anybody to do it, right? But it's so funny how when you start something, all of a sudden you start getting the DMs. I get DMs all the time, like, yo, post this, and I be like, come on, bro, I don't even know you like that. I dapped you up through a mutual. Like, what you mean post this? You funny, post this. I'm like, the heck? Like, nah, I'm not doing that. Unless I gotta start throwing my Cash App out there. You mean, maybe I should do that shit. I should do that, right? Throw it in my profile. I just don't want nobody being like, oh, this dude's a weirdo. He got it in his profile. He probably dancing for money.
I'm gonna throw it 50.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I do strip on the weekends, though.
But you gonna take
my stage name is Chocolate Thunder.
Don't do that.
Okay, number one, I do not twerk. I swear. I swear. Okay, number one, yo, you are really pushing me to fat camp right now, Kira. I feel like I'm in fat camp again. She's like, wiggle it.
Do the turkey shuffle.
Like, Ruben, if you can't get over it, wiggle under it. You know what, Kira, you'd be a bad camp counselor at a fat camp. Them kids would be killing themselves. Them kids would be calling their mama. There's this lady, Kira, keeps telling me to wiggle it, mama. I came here to lose this, mama. Go ahead, Rob.
Hello. Sorry, my bitch. Oh, I gotta check myself. Can I get a little sip of the truth juice? No, all we're gonna do is, I just want to talk about the long term. You know, we talk about the back then. Like you said, it was word of mouth. Now there's so many avenues to share what you got. It's just, if you really feel like though you support somebody, you support a movement, it is hard to say no to it. But at the same time, you're realistic with it. You stay true to who you are and true to what you believe. Because at the end of the day, I ain't gonna push bullshit that I don't believe in. Even though it is easy. Because just because I want to get up on a ladder of being social media, getting $10 followers, forget that. Be real with yourself. At the end of the day, you cool peoples. People will respect you for that as an individual, one-on-one, and also on social media, I guess. That's all I got.
That's beautiful. I ain't gonna lie, that touched my heart.
Don't be getting up.
I felt like you read a fortune cookie earlier. That was real deep. You know some of y'all be taking y'all fortune cookies and go playing Keno with the numbers. Don't front. Don't act like y'all don't. Don't act like it. You know some of y'all who got y'all rent due and you be like, you know what? Look at these numbers. I'm gonna play this. What is it? Oh man, talk about consequences, huh?
Y'all mix it? What is it?
Huh?
Y'all mix it over there?
Yeah.
Nah. We don't see colors.
That's
Now you gotta take that shot.
I ain't gonna lie. That's
So gotta be that little light-skinned genuine dude that gonna tell you genuine in there. You see that?
Yo.
You over here got the Haitian couch on too. Look at it. There you go. All you need is a little plastic, boy.
Yo. That should give your stomach confidence, man. I'm gonna tell you.
I'm shocked your stomach can move. Got that Under Armour hoodie. I didn't know they had Under Armour hoodies like
I'm done with
the
this.
Boston era. Look at this.
Damn.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Listen, let's talk about this Tekashi 6ix9ine, man. He's talking about, man, he fears for his family because, you know, now he fears that his family's gonna get kidnapped and all this extra stuff, just because he was out there talking that talk.
Good.
Yeah? No?
What'd you say?
You don't care? You don't care? No one cares about Tekashi?
He say something. Go ahead.
However? Oh, he said.
Yo, I don't
Wait,
know.
like, I want to hear from the crowd. Like, do you guys really think that, you know, he deserves what he deserves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tekashi. Hell yeah. Yo,
They gave him a shovel and he dug his
you know that you chilling with a real dude who's a street dude when you in the car and all of a sudden his song come on and you see him just turn the radio off like it's a wire in the car. Be like, yo, we ain't listening to that. No, ain't no snitching around here. I'm not singing that in front of anybody. You
We're not
like,
doing that. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do
but
that.
yeah. But I let you know though, like, you know, for people that do listen to hip hop and kind of just be like, some of these dudes don't really be having no real backgrounds in the streets. Like Hov lived it. I mean, like certain cats definitely lived it. I mean, like, but like that's the thing though. Like, I feel like some people just get construed in the whole thing. Like, some people just working on the image. Like, don't mean they really lived it.
I think, I know, you're absolutely right. You know what I mean? And I feel like his trolling got to him.
No, of
Like,
course it
his
did.
trolling finally reached up to him where it was to the point where it's just like, yo, bro,
Yeah,
you've been trolling for a minute,
you
bro.
had gangsters behind you though.
And that's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
And now he's just like, yo, shit, damn, I'm scared, yo. I'm
But
scared.
the
I'm
crazy
scared.
thing about that story is that what's his name snitched too.
Ooh.
The one that was the head of the whole movement. What's his name again? The bald head dude that looked like Gilly. He looked like Gilly the Kid.
Shoddy, I believe his name
His
was.
name is Shotty? Shotty, yeah, they said he snitched too. And he's supposed to be a real goon. That's what I'm talking about, man. There's no more honor amongst thieves anymore, man. There's no more honor amongst thieves.
No, there isn't. There isn't. There really isn't.
It isn't, man. Everybody telling now. You know what I mean? I ain't never seen too many people just start quoting. Huh?
I hear you. Look at
Don't
you.
worry, Kira. They're gonna have a 30 for 30 on you, baby.
Brooklyn! Listen.
You know it.
Uh-oh,
Yeah, I
she
hear
ain't
you.
saying
You
nothing.
know, cause you the real one from 227 in there, right? Go ahead, girl.
617. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm talking about the show 227. Them old ladies in 227 was real. I ain't front like they wasn't real. You know, some of y'all must have had cable, cause y'all didn't know nothing about that. Some of y'all got cable. Some of y'all didn't have channel 56. Some of them didn't have channel 56.
Listen, we're gonna talk about a few questions from the audience that was in the survey. All right. First question: what was the worst shit? What was the worst shit you've done in a relationship that you regret? Like,
Worst shit I've ever done?
yeah. All right. Well, we can start left to right it. Start left to right.
You know what? The worst shit I ever did in a relationship was buy flowers for 5 years, knowing that her ass didn't like flowers. Yeah. She ain't like flowers.
Smoke.
Her mama told me the whole thing, like, just to let you know, she really doesn't like flowers, and I don't either, and I bought her flowers too. I'm like, damn. I wish I got these from Haymarket. Yeah.
been in a relationship.
Damn.
Damn.
You look like you got the sleepover crew with you. Like, damn, nigga. He said, can you move this part of your group chat? It's your group chat out here.
I can't claim them. Let me see.
What you got, Rod? Come on, Rod. Rod Red.
I can't see them.
If this ain't bullying, I don't know what it is.
I know, man.
If this ain't bullying, I don't know what it is. Rod, you know I love you, right? If you gonna kill the rest of them, go ahead, but you know I love you, right? Because you know this is how bullying starts. And then you come in here with a trench coat, it's 90 degrees outside, no one don't get it. That's what I'm trying to say. You know I love you, right, Rod? You know I'm your dog, right? Me and you together make coffee colada, baby. Don't just let you know.
I can't stand y'all.
Go ahead, bartender arms, huh? Go ahead, buddy. Jesus.
I have to think about it. I'm not perfect. I ain't gonna say all that. Huh? Yeah, y'all got you at the table. Yeah, we got you at the table.
So
Hold on, I'm gonna let Ash go first. I'm still thinking about mine, so we don't go Ash. Then we skip over.
This nigga out here being nervous, man.
Go
Listen,
ahead.
My hands ain't shaking, right?
let me hear this. Ash.
what's my worst shit,
Ashley.
man? Worst shit I've done in a relationship, man.
Yes.
Shit I regret, man. So like, right, so listen, back in the day, you know, I had a fiance, right? So, worst shit I ever did was, that was,
We ain't getting no younger, we might as well do it.
let's get married.
All I'm gonna do is get married. First of all, okay.
So,
Yo,
so back,
Clint, can you sub me out? Can you sub me out?
listen, back when I had my ex-fiance, you know what I mean, shit, the worst thing I did was,
Shit.
did that shit. But no, so we were supposed to like prepare for like the wedding and all that extra stuff, man. It was funny, right? So it was like this is why these people call me petty, whatever. But
Super.
so we were supposed to, you know, I was doing my thing, playing and all this extra stuff.
You mean football? Yeah.
Football and all that extra stuff. So what happened was we were supposed to save up for the wedding and all that extra stuff. So right, so we were saving up for the wedding, and I remember this clearly. So we was at Saks, and I told the guy, I was like, yo, I want these two. I bought some tall loafers. One with some purple crazy ones and some
Tall loafers?
crazy. And then I had some pink ones, man. Them pink ones is super fire. So listen, yeah, I'm gonna show you.
Please don't.
So listen, so I remember her. She was with me, of course. And we was at the register. She was like, "Wait a minute, aren't we saving up for the wedding?" Because the guy told me, he was like, "Yo, you want to buy 2 of these, and you want to buy a pair of jeans?" And it came out to like $1,200 or something like that. So I was like, "Yeah," you know. I was like, she was like, "Aren't we supposed to be saving up for a wedding, right?" So I'm like, "Yeah. How much do you have saved up?" So, and it's not no smoke. Like, I had mine, but like, you know what I mean? Like, my thing was just like, yo, but then again, I felt like I could have handled that better. But then again, it was just one of those things that I was in a better situation, but my thing was just the fact that, like, you're not gonna come at me because I'm buying and purchasing something, and the next thing you know, you're gonna tell me, like, shouldn't we be saving up for something? And I'm like, sweetheart, let's see your bank account. Let's count these pennies. Like, you know what I mean? And it's no shame, but my thing is like, am I wrong? Am I wrong?
Nah, you ain't wrong. I don't think you're wrong, bro.
Oh, sweetheart, yeah. I meant to say babe.
I don't think you're wrong, bro.
My bad. Babe.
I feel like your money right, you good, man. You good, man.
That was the shit I regret, man. I could have been more grown about it and all that extra shit. But
Wait.
boom, boom, boom.
Question in the back.
Here we go.
Boom, boom, boom.
We
Follow.
didn't talk about your budget.
My budget?
Here it is. Your budget.
Yeah, my budget.
H&R
My thing was like, my budget was there though. I already had money saved up though. But so okay. Okay, hear me out. So if I have 10 grand stacked away,
It's
but you
about
have
to go
100
down.
if you have $130, why are you telling me what I'm buying?
Facts.
Why are you telling me what I'm buying?
Facts.
But
Did you talk to her about her budget?
it doesn't matter what her budget. She knows how much. I have.
No, she's
She
a
knows
lawyer.
how much I have.
Well, why you didn't know how much? So if you get, oh, it doesn't matter.
She knows.
You should put her ass.
That's what I'm saying. So my thing is like this. If I have 10K, oh, now you want to talk? Now
I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand. What happened?
Hey, man, go ahead.
All right.
Some blooper.
Nah, but what I'm trying to understand is, at the end of the day, if you're in a relationship, either your finances can be together or it can be separate. But at the end of the day, if y'all paying for the wedding together, what's the problem?
What do you mean though? If he has his and she has hers, is it the same?
All right, so Ash, your question is,
well, that was not the question to me. It's not the question to me. Like,
I don't think Ash like getting drunk like that. That was
My thing is like this. My thing is like this. I have my money. Like my thing is like I have. Okay, let me. All right, let's put this in layman terms. If we're all trying to go on a trip, right? If you're trying to go on a trip with your significant other, and your significant other tells you, hey, listen, we need $4 grand to go on this trip, or your ass is staying home. Okay? So listen, what you gonna say is like, oh shit, I need $2 grand. He needs $2 grand. So if I got my $2 grand, but you got $130.
Okay, I'm not going.
Why
I'm not going on a trip.
You're not going on a trip. So
But
why
did
are
talk
you
about
asking?
your budget? I need to know.
But why? She knows I know how. She knows how much.
You a budgeter, huh?
But she, but no.
She's been through this before. You've been through this before. You've been through this
See,
before.
that's what I'm saying. I wasn't dating Oprah at the time, boo boo. See, that's what I'm saying though. That's what I'm saying. I've been sending Oprah letters, like, and she hasn't gotten back to me. Like, I listen. I'm still trying though. Stedman is in my way. Stedman's in my way.
Ash, take the shot. Man. Take the shot. Oh no, Ryan. Yeah, Ryan got. Hold on. Let Ryan get his.
Ryan finally want to talk.
My bad. I went through the history. Yeah, my bad. Huh? Who, me? My big ass forehead ain't sweating that bad, bro.
But go ahead, Ryan. What have you done, Ryan?
You know, college. I would say my biggest downfall, no, honestly, my biggest downfall for the lady that, I'm gonna say the lady that I should have had was me being a college athlete. And me not really being realistic with myself, like, yo, she gonna leave. I was like, nah, I'm good. Sure enough, after college, that's what it was. I'm gonna say that's one of my biggest downfalls because at the end of the day, I understood what I lost after. And obviously, I had to understand that I screwed up. And that's the only way you can move forward. And so I'm always getting philosophical with y'all. My bad. I'm a philosopher. But the only way to move forward is to reflect on what you've done in the past. So
I like that bar. Yo, if Ryan, that bar at the end, fortune cookie. My you were on one.
Oh, nah, cause he know.
But yeah, man.
Listen, give me a second, guys. Alright, so listen, here's I got another question from the audience. Another question is, scariest thing you faced as a child that you no longer fear as an adult? Go ahead, Ruben. Go ahead, bro.
Talk about King.
Talk about it, King. God bless. The scariest thing that I've ever had, since I was younger, having a single Haitian mother who always hits me with the same story. Every time we went to a store, it was Toys R Us. And that was one of the saddest places of my life. Because every time I grabbed something, she would always hit me with the, Ruben, let me tell you something. Tomorrow we're going to come back and get that, okay? You want that? What's it called again, Ruben? I'd be like, it's a Nerf football, Mom, and I just want to play with my friends, and I already told them that you're going to get me that and everything. She goes, you told them that? Oh, okay, that's good that you told them that. We never went back there the next day. I broke down, I cried. I was in my room, locked the door, started punching the pillow, saying mad wild things about my mom without her being there. And then I started to get to a point where I was like, yo, you know what? From there on, when I started getting my own money, that's when the fear went away from ever asking her a damn thing in my life. Because it broke my heart when she kept saying me that, Ruben, we're going to go back tomorrow. Ruben, don't worry. And from there on, it stopped. It was just like, like Haitian parents with having friends to come over your house or you sleeping over their house. For some strange reason, it's the scary thing to ever ask your mom. Hey, Mom, I want to sleep over Ryan and Ash's house. Haitian moms, oh, so you don't like this house? I don't get it. I work 80 hours. I work 80 hours, and you want to tell me that you want to go sleep over Ryan and Ash's house? What's wrong with this house? We have AC. What's your problem? I work 80 hours. And I'll be like, yo, you know what? I'm good. And they whoop my ass for that too. Yo, that's crazy. I asked to go sleep over someone's house that they know the mother to. I get my ass whooped. How that makes sense? Then after that, don't forget, yo, let me tell you something about Haitian parents. These people have definitely been through slavery. She put me through this crazy thing. She said, this is what you're gonna do. This thing called mettez à genoux. And the thing it means is that you put your knees on the ground and you fold your hands like, put your hands like this. She put unboiled rice on the ground first.
I know you're passionate about it, but slow down there.
My fault, Sway.
You want to eat the fucking mic.
Okay, damn, chill out, Sway. All right, Rock. Don't worry about Rock. Yeah, so, and I had to put my knees in, and then she'd be like, I want you to move. Go ahead and move. I want to see you move. Yo, when I tell you you used to get up, them unboiled rice used to be stuck in your knees, my G. Yeah, but go ahead, Rod, because since now you want to talk today. Go ahead.
Why are you so hostile? Damn, nigga. Shit.
Thank you, PSD, you know it. If you Haitian, you been through it. Yeah, take another shot. Take a shot for me. Eye to eye, 5 years of bad sex. Eye to eye.
I can't, my eyes are over crossways. I would say back in middle school, I was a little badass kid. I didn't give a fuck about what anybody said. I was trying to follow my older brother who was supposed to set the example, but obviously didn't.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Fire.
So followed the same middle school as him. Was trying to trend. I was trying to fight anybody I could. So my best friend, the group we used to hang around with was bad as shit. We used to fight with anybody, don't give a crap, sorry, excuse me, I didn't mean to swear. Didn't give a crap about anybody, whatever. I'm trying not to swear, damn.
Now you care.
But anyways, keep on the story. So after school, it's a let out. It's like the club let out. Y'all know when y'all see everybody at the venue, at the Cure, everybody on the side, let me back there. It's a let out at middle school. So we letting everybody walk by. I see the things walk by. I see my boys walk by. At the end of the day, I want to make a scene. I smacked the shit out of the back of my best friend's head. I cocked it all the way back, came forward, blow.
Ball? Did they have to fade?
Oh yeah.
They had to fade?
Oh, had to fade. Went flying forward. You never see somebody's face go so serious when you get smacked? Snap of a finger. He ended up turning back, trying to swing at me. Everybody breaks it up. A couple hours go by. We're gonna wait for your parents. God damn. When I know my mother shows up to the office first, and my father's just gonna be waiting at home, you know it's a wrap. Because my mother's just like, okay, we'll take care of it. My dad's back at home getting ready for the belt. I wasn't as bad as you, I ain't got the rice knees. But he had the belt, whatever he can get. My brother, I just witnessed what he got. What I got was a little bit lighter, but that shit still hurt. That's all I can say, dog. What you got over there?
What about black women?
Huh?
Do not ask that question. You said now.
What?
Oh, shit.
Hold on, did somebody say what about black women?
Come back again? Huh?
I smell smoke.
Wait, I didn't hear what he said.
What's that mean?
I smell smoke.
What about black women? What does that mean?
I don't know what that means. Typo, what's the typo? I don't get it.
I don't understand.
Something called Freedom Trail.
What about black women? What about black women for you?
Beating my ass?
You used to be afraid of them. Oh shit.
Come on now. Come on now. You really gonna try to say something like that? Come on now. I understood. I went to a Metco school. I had to integrate. You know what I mean? I had to be a little politician. Then I went to another school, a little bit more diverse across the world. Then I went to another school, I'm sorry to say, yes, a lot of rich white people. But at the end of the day, don't ever try to step out of line right now. I'm looking at you, I'm looking directly at you. You white hat, take out your hat with your bald ass. Yeah, I'm taking shots.
Never heard of bald ass. That's different.
You better relax back there. So Ash, you gonna tell your story or what? He don't say.
I know he is. He always does.
Generic story. Ready?
You know what?
Before Ash says his little segment, I just want to let everybody know about Ash. Ash is the only person I know that never has an embarrassing story. For some strange reason, his life has been clean, and he said the most he's ever had that was embarrassing is that his name was Ashley. Moving on from there is that whatever you get for him, you're just gonna look at him and be like, he has to have something better. So just trying to, just giving you what's about to come.
Just let it marinate.
No, listen, man, listen.
Clearance.
Listen, as a kid, you know what I mean? I feel like as every kid, you was the worst thing that you feared was rejection. Your rejection, you know what I mean? And that's one thing that I never feared today. You know what I mean? I take my shot with everything. You know what I mean? My thing is like, I just never give two flying.
What kind of rejection are you talking about?
Like rejection with anything though. Like, you know what I mean? Either you talking to a girl, you talking to like any type of rejection. I think that was the biggest fear for any kid. I don't care who you are. The rejection of saying no or I'm good was like.
That hurt. That hurt.
For real?
Yeah.
So why? Why though? Why not? But so now it's just like, yo, alright, I'm Gucci. Cool.
Can I ask you another question?
Shit, yeah, this thing is going.
Did you ever have to go to the mall with your boys and you did the whole bagging thing? Everybody had a pencil and paper.
Facts.
And whoever, because there was only one person in the group that had a whip, that had a car. So
Facts.
Whoever didn't come out with a number had to go take the bus home.
Facts. That's super facts.
Is that what made you who you are to this day?
No.
Well, at the end of the day, there is rejection at the mall, right?
Sudan over there, bro. That was
Talking about me in the back.
Listen, like he was like, so the thing was with Clinton, like, you know what I mean? Like Clinton was.
How you gonna tell my story?
I'm gonna tell the story. So like my thing is just like this, like we used to go out, and, you know what I mean? We used to do things. I was like, yo, hey, if you don't get nothing, bro, good luck. You know what I mean? That was it. He was just like, yo, good luck. And he was like, what do you mean good luck? I'm like, bro, just meet us in the food court. We never came. You feel me? So listen, my thing was just like this. My thing was just like, yo, he had to go around and he was like, yo, I didn't get nothing. I'm like, damn, that sucks. So I'm like, yo, shit, hold on, stay right here. I'm gonna go to the store. And he would have to find his way, right, bro? Like, you know what I mean? That's what it was. But that's the thing though, but like my thing was just like, he learned how to actually compensate, you know what I mean? He learned how to finagle the bagel, but my thing was just like that was the biggest fear for, I feel like every single male or female, was a sense of rejection. Rejection was the biggest fear. I don't care what anybody says, F the boogeyman, whatever the case is, rejection was everything.
Rejection was everything. Facts.
No? Oh man, y'all with me?
No, I'm totally with you.
Man, I'm surprised you said a real story.
Oh, here this is, yo, man. Now, Ryan.
At the end of the day, it really wasn't about him as much, but it was about Clinton.
It was about me.
Exactly. That's exactly what Ash does. He does really well at that.
He's out here just bringing smoke to me. He's out here bringing smoke to me. Listen, man, what do you guys think about this new Matrix movie, man? They got this new Matrix movie coming out. What's up? You with it? You on board?
No.
No?
I'm done.
Nah, there's a new Matrix movie that's in the making right now. I think Lawrence Fishburne's in it, bro.
Lawrence Fishburne's still alive?
Don't do that. He was in John Wick. Don't do that. He was in John Wick. Bro.
That was him with the birds?
Don't do that, though. Don't do
In that dirty jacket?
Yes, it was.
I ain't gonna lie, that jacket looked like it really was his, so.
That was the same jacket from Matrix.
that really was.
First one, no bullshit, you ain't lying, bro. Love first one.
That's like, so, like, if anybody wants to see the Matrix, like, you gotta ask that other one, though. But does anybody want to see Coming to America, too?
Yeah.
I'm good.
Well, he's already in America, so why wouldn't he come to America again?
It is. Now you want
I'm connecting the pieces. You can't have a number two if you're already in America.
So listen, I want to ask you guys. Are you guys with the whole Coming to America thing? Coming to America 2, the sequel? Are we in it? Are we involved?
Yeah. Filming at Rick
Oh shit.
Yo, I'm good.
This, you seem like you got tickets. You seem like you got tickets. You already booked this flight. You already booked this flight. You going, dog?
No. Then he got his man with the cheetah shirt too. He about to be in the. He about to be in the. He about to be in the. I can tell. You know you got money when you got that button top. It's that top when that's unbuttoned. You can show the little chest. You know you got bread. Yeah. Wow.
No, but so I do want to talk about this, and I'm excited to talk about this. Tiffany's is coming out with a men's line. What's up?
That's boo.
What's up?
What? Tiffany what? Tiffany jewelry?
Tiffany jewelry is coming out with a men's line.
I'm all set, my G.
Nigga, I'm being bougie.
You know what? At the end of the day, you know what? You got a point.
Thank you. I'm asking for necklaces.
No, I'm asking for the men that has bought a lot of Tiffany for women. It's about that time we get our shot.
Facts. I'm gonna ask for the necklace. I like that necklace.
No.
I like that ankle bracelet.
Facts.
Those.
But
I'm not gonna wear it.
I don't want no heart chain. I don't want no heart chain.
I'm not gonna wear it, but I just want to be like this. I want to be like, I want that.
No.
My girlfriend got to stay. Sorry, I missed it.
Yeah, so Tiffany's is coming out with a men's jewelry line.
Yeah.
So my G, listen, I need you to go. Okay. So listen, I need you to go down on the catalog.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you the link because I already got it on my phone.
I got you, baby. Same time, same place.
So I need you to download the link and I need you to review that. I need you to review that. Get an ankle bracelet, bro. You ain't gotta wear it. Okay, see, she knows. So she knows.
No, she bougie too.
We're not used to this lingo. We're not used to this lingo. So anklet, you gotta get an anklet. You know, we really don't want it.
No, we don't say anklet. We're gonna be like, yo, you gotta get the ankle monitor. That's what you gotta say. For men, you gotta say, you gotta get the ankle monitor.
But I just want a female to be mad when they're swiping their card. Like, you really want this?
Exactly.
This is what you want to wear?
Word.
Okay, whatever. This is corny. This is stupid.
Yo, you ever notice that when you go out, when you go out with your shorty, she'll order whatever she wants, right? She'll order whatever. But when it's her turn to buy, it seems like you ain't that hungry that day. Isn't it weird? Like, you be out there like, you know what? I just want, let me just get this little,
Let me get the lettuce head.
Let me get the lettuce head and like 2 drinks. But when it's their time to order though, on your bread, what? They over surf and turf. Yeah, let me get a little surf and turf. I don't know what the fuck it is, but give me some surf and turf.
And they over exaggerating the restaurant. Oh my God, what is this? They got lights in there? Wow, this is nice.
Volcano roll? Yes, volcano roll. It's $45.
You ain't gonna try
It's
one?
only 8 pieces.
Get two. Get one for me and you.
And they never finish it too. Never finish it.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna bring it home with me. Like, yeah, you better bring it home.
Listen, man. I'm definitely happy about this whole Tiffany's line, man.
Yeah, we in there.
It's definitely different. It's
Fellas,
definitely
get
different.
your ankle monitors up.
Get your stuff on.
Real talk.
Get your
Bust down ankle monitors. Bust down ankle monitors. Real talk. That's what I'm.
Listen, I'm gonna get into another question that was from the audience. Another question from the audience was. Oh shit! Someone else said, "Yeah, I got a question."
I need a towel, yo.
You got a dab.
Get this man a red napkin.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The red cloth.
We gotta get him. Yeah, we got.
Y'all want clean?
That one.
You get the.
We got a
that
towel.
one's yours.
Just give it that.
Just thank you.
We appreciate y'all.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
I feel like a preacher in here.
The deacon speak. Even that hot.
Can I get a well? Because we came today. You know what I mean? Because no weapons formed against us shall prosper. And every tongue that rises in judgment we shall condemn. Because we are the servant. No, this is the heritage and servant of the Lord and his righteousness to me. Can I get an amen? Amen. Because we did come today, right? Yeah. Some of us might not have cash apps, but we still deserve that cash. The president isn't black, but money's still green. Can I get a well? And you still gotta keep, you know what, wet. Well. Eat that fruit cup in peace. Well. Woo. What's what? You know what the fruit cup is, girl. Don't start playing. Whoa, what's up? Well.
So we got another question. Go ahead.
And we got another question. One of the questions we got is, Is there a target audience that you're interested in reaching that you have not yet connected with? You want me to read that again? No. He said no. Is there a target audience that you're interested in reaching that you have not yet connected with? You know what? Yes. Because at the end of the day, we're trying to reach everybody, baby. Come on now. So, but at the end of the day, we see the masses. We see who's been talking to us individually. We see who's on social media. We see who's liking what, who's doing this and that, who's talking to us. At the end of the day, there are other demographics that we do want to reach out to. I'll say one of them, as my brother supposedly said I'm all about, is white people. I'll say that for one. It's not necessarily that they can't come around, not necessarily they can't necessarily react to. No. It's a matter of it's a matter of we want to bring them in to bring the topic of, we're talking about a lot of different topics here on the show. We're talking about politics, we talk about trending, we talk about what's hot, we talk about sports. At the end of the day, we can all have the same conversation, but it's a matter of opinion that we're trying to bring more to the table. Because at the end of the day, if you have one focus 24/7 about the same opinion, about the same people every single time, you're not becoming well-rounded. So I use that as one example, but there are other demographics that we need to reach to. Caribbean people, we gotta bring them around more. We also need to bring more of our black folks to the table as well. And I'm saying demographics that way. But the other demographic we gotta reach to, we gotta reach people that are above 30. Above 35, 40. Because honestly, they do have a voice in this conversation as well. We want to be well-rounded, and that's what at the end of the day, the more people we bring to the conversation, the better it's going to be. Fair to say?
Amen. I think you said it best. What you feel, Ash?
No, he's absolutely right. Like, you know what I mean? We definitely try to, the topics that we bring to the table, we definitely try to reach a greater audience, all walks of life, not just Caucasians, all walks of life from all over the world, for the various different topics that we come across, world topics, sports, politics, entertainment, and all that stuff. It's something that everybody can relate to, and it's something that we just like to be able to give insight and share new information with a lot of different people in all walks of life that you may not hear or came across. Like, for example, like you didn't know that there was a new Tiffany's men's line. You know what I mean? So, this is something that may, this might be something that might affect your life in a positive, exactly. You see what I'm saying? So, like, that's the thing that we try to share and bring to the table with everybody that's listening to our shows and our podcasts, and not only you guys being here and supporting us and all that stuff, but it's definitely a plus when we're trying to reach different and various different audiences and all that stuff. But you feel me?
It's all about I'm just thinking it's all about to be well-rounded. That's all I'm saying. Because the more people we bring to the conversation, it's the better understanding. Oh, damn. Don't stop being so strong. You got a strong arm for a reason. Quarterback. But like I said, anyways, it's all about being well-rounded. And that's all I'm saying, because at the end of the day, if you don't diversify your thoughts, you're not going to move forward. You just stay stuck in a couple of paths.
We have another break question.
Go ahead.
Why is it harder for women to accept rejection more than men? Let's talk about it, yo. I didn't think we only have we have 4 ladies in here.
You might want to ladies in charge.
Yo, you know what?
We can't. I think we have to come back.
Like a ride.
Come back to that one.
Everything's kind of unbalanced right now.
Well, no. What about? Any ladies have a?
Everything's unbalanced. Everything's unbalanced. Yo, can we go ahead? Yo, can we all raise our glasses? Y'all still got some? Let's all raise our glasses.
Yo,
This ain't fair.
ladies and gentlemen.
I see the little bottom. I see the bottom sip. I see the bottom sip. I see the bottom sip.
Let's all
Look,
raise
look.
glasses
Let's all raise glasses.
for the ladies.
He needs some of what y'all got. I got you.
That's what I'm talking about, right there. He innovating. I see.
Oh, there go my guy Ant over
Yeah,
there.
go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to Ant, the wizard.
Listen. No, listen. Before Ant goes, listen. Big shout out to Ant. Ant is definitely a great hostess, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, listen, man. Great. No, definitely, man. Big shout out to him. Big shout out to ZC also too. You know what I mean? Like, I just had to get out of the way. See what I'm saying? You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? This is why we need men's jewelry, bro. Like, this is why we're bringing us together. We're gonna bring this together, nigga. We're gonna get pinky rings. And listen.
Presented by
Bust down,
Hey, listen. They got pinky rings, bro.
The pinky ring
They
kind of
got
cold.
pinky
It's kind of cold.
You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm saying?
I want one of those bedazzled belts and all that. But it's
One of the gentlemen in the back asked the question.
no, I want real diamonds though.
You got a question back there?
One of the gentlemen in the back asked the question. He said, "Are we being sponsored by Tiffany's the way we keep giving them a shout out?"
Is it the guy in the back wearing the Circuit City shirt on? Because I'm trying to figure it
That's the
out.
guy in the back wearing the blue shirt to the left. His name's Joe.
Oh, my fault, Joe.
You're welcome. Check.
God bless Joe. Joe, we are not sponsored yet, but
No, his
we
Austin
are.
Brown shirt just had ignorant comment. Go ahead.
What? You the drink counter, bro? There you go. Watching me.
So we got. Quick second. We'll take a quick break. Well, 1 minute, real quick.
Everything my big ass finger split.
Man looking like he in the bank, we robbing it. He doesn't understand the combination. Ryan look like he nervous, like he in front of his girl's phone and she in the bath. She taking a bath. He's like, I could have sworn it was 1414. Damn it, it says it's locked for an hour.
Alright, so listen, guys, real quick. We are actually raffling off this nice little Bully Boy beverage. I want to say raffling off, but this is a nice little rum. This is one of their newest rums that they came out with, and one of the dope things about this is, as my brother would tell me, that he told me about this. Well, Clint, actually, Clint, could you tell him a little briefly about this this rum that we have? Circuit City, yo. Could you tell him about
Yes,
this
medium
rum?
shirt. I may help you, sir.
Yes. Could you tell him a little about this gift that we're giving away? This rum from.
No problem. So just to give a little background on our sponsor, Bully Boys, who is located right here in Dorchester, Mass. This is their newest rum. It's derived from 8 different plants. It's from Boston.
Can you
Dominican
like
Republic.
give some space to your face? You sound like an
It's
airline.
only because it's all, this mic is kind of hard to hold. Yeah, it's 8 different flowers. As you can see, the packaging it has all 8 flowers from 8 different countries, derived from each rum plant. Ash is modeling very nice.
Go ahead, flex the bicep.
And it's located here in Massachusetts. It's our local sponsor, so definitely give them a look out. Bully Boys.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
You know when you
And
have
give our
your own-
female or slash male Vanna White credit for his modeling of the bottle. Thank you.
Good job, Ash.
All right. So am I calling the winner now?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, can I get a little drum beat?
Nah, girl, you fine. Wherever you sit.
Tell mine.
Our winner is Chad Johnson.
Oh, shit.
Hey, Chad.
Well, come on up, Chad. Come on up, Chad. Go ahead.
Chad, we coming to my house with this, right, Chad?
Go ahead. Give him the fish. Get a smile for the camera. Hey, look at the camera right here. Smile for the camera. Come over here, Chad. Give it away.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Let's get the whole shit in. Let's get the whole. Hold on. You can't block my shirt though. You can't block my shirt though. You can't. We gotta see all of this.
No gang signs.
I'm gonna do a thumbs up. That's fine.
His name Ocho too.
Congratulations, Chad.
You Chad.
Thanks for being part of the survey.
You Ocho Cinco?
Basically.
Oh, you been receiving too? You been the league?
What the fuck is y'all drinking?
No, we can't do that on live. Yeah. But yo, you should tell the world about that shirt though. Yeah. Yo, tell them about the shirt, man. That's my guy over there, V. That's his shirt, man.
Wait, hold on. We definitely gonna give the plug. Hold on, we gonna definitely give that plug. We definitely give that plug.
Yo, just to let you know, people that have their own brands and all that, you can tell they don't never need to spend no money. Like,
never.
You're like, yo, I'm about to put this in bad colors. Like, Ash, look at yours. You got the arrow shirt with your I'm just saying, but like, come on. Like, you think if I had my own little brand, you don't think I would have did mad different colors?
You facts.
I ain't gonna lie, but I'm a little bougie, so you know, I might got Hold on, Ash is bougie too. He has $80 socks.
Don't do that. I told you guys in confidence, bro. Don't do that, bro. Listen, tell the break question again, because some of the ladies are back here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our break question, ladies and gentlemen, please be with me. This is Gospel Ruben, aka Dark Chocolate, aka the guy that brings excitement. Okay.
I'm reloading.
Why is it harder for women to accept rejection more than men? Yo, Kara, this is a question for you. Why is it harder for women to accept rejection more than men?
I just want to know if it was a man or a woman who asked that question.
It was a female who asked that question.
Female.
Why? You think about sides?
Why does it matter? Why does it matter?
Alright, so I want to hear both sides from you. Excuse me.
Yo, Kara.
No, hold on. I was asking you right there.
Yo, Sister Soldier, can you come on?
I want to make sure. I want to hear your side too.
She over there banging on bacon. Yo, Sister Soldier, yo, I want to hear. Yo, Kara, how do you feel about that?
I feel like.
Go ahead, girl. Just leave the, and just say what you gonna say, baby. Go ahead.
I do feel like it does depend on who it comes from.
As in what? The man?
Everything depends on who it comes from.
Because who asked the question? Like women, we don't.
Oh, so that's a secret society. Y'all don't wanna admit to that.
No, we're not getting rejected though. Like that's the. By who?
Okay, you know what? You know what? Is there any other women in here that's brave enough to answer this question? Because I want to talk to somebody that's not part of a secret society. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because you don't want to be 100 about it. Like, yo, do you women have an issue with rejection or not? Let's be 100.
No members of C Street here.
Alright, so I don't get rejected.
Okay.
Because my husband loves me.
Yeah.
God bless you. But
Ash, you know my husband.
Ash knows her husband.
I do know your husband.
Okay.
You know her
Go
husband.
ahead.
I think the reason why is because girls aren't told the truth from a guy. They're afraid to tell her why they really are rejecting her.
But I feel like there's certain women that even if you do tell them the truth, they still will they'll make up their own thing in their mind. Like, no, I don't believe you. Like, you know, like kind of like if you tell a woman, look, like this. Let's say if I was trying to holler at one of you ladies out in the crowd, and all of a sudden, let's say one of you ladies try to holler at me, and all of a sudden I was like, no, I got a girl. It'd be like, no, you don't. And I'd be like, yes, I do. And then I'd be like, no, you don't. And then after that, that's the thing. Like women.
Guys say, if I say I got a man, they say.
But the thing is that I know what guys are willing to do. But why is it that? See, this proves our point. The way you women act.
I got you. Go ahead. You go first.
Testing.
He's saying the woman says it's not true. If I tell a man that I have a man, he asks me, why don't I want to have more friends? Why don't I want to have a man? They don't care. Right.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to explain is that. Go ahead in the back right here. Go ahead in the back.
No. You sip your drink. She gonna go for it. I got you. Don't worry, I got you.
Go ahead. Yeah.
You got your
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
Hey,
Your episode with Ty McQueen, who I've been following forever.
Who? What episode?
Ty McQueen.
Okay.
You
I
guys
know
talk about
Ty.
how, let's say I have a career, I do well.
Amen.
All of a sudden,
God bless you.
that's too much for you. You can't do enough for me.
Woo!
So I want to know about that.
I feel like you give me your dating bio. Like, no, but I hear you.
Question. Don't dodge it.
Well,
So is that rejecting me because you can't do enough for me? Because I can do it all myself?
no, I just feel like there's certain men that's willing to be able to deal with you. I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like every woman has a certain level of a bar that you decide to put, right?
I need
So at the end of the day, it's kind of like this. Most men who ain't got shit, ain't got much going on, don't want to deal with women that got something going on.
But what if they have it?
Huh?
Okay, let's say this thing. I went on a date
Right?
2 months ago.
Right?
We had it going on.
Yo, but before you go, Dr. Love, go ahead.
Okay. I walked in.
Uh-huh.
He said, you're ugly.
Whoa. Hold on, wait a minute. Before,
Loud, we need quiet,
Whoa,
please.
wait a minute. Hold on. He told you you were ugly.
I walked in. He has it going on. I have it going on. I might not. I don't
No, you do, girl. Don't know.
Okay.
Be blessed and be who you are.
Go ahead, preach.
You're ugly. So I haven't gone out. I don't go out anymore.
Because he said that?
Oh, Charles.
But hold on, did you meet him on? Wait a minute. Did you meet him on a dating app?
No.
Yeah, you did. Now here it goes. Now here, hold on. Before all that, hold on. Wait a minute. If you hold on. I'm not gonna put you all the way out there, but if you did meet him on a dating app, what was the angle of your pictures?
That's my.
Hold on, you talking about angles?
No, because let me tell you something. Hold on. Before you answer, I'm gonna tell you something. Look, let me tell you something, and don't take this to heart. But all I feel is this: with dating apps, and usually guys, there's certain guys that can understand when a girl is trying to catfish them. So at the end of the day, if you trying to do the fake angles, like you see this top thing right here, this is called the back girl angle right here. See this top picture? You can't see the arm or nothing like that. So what I'm trying to say, yeah.
You just thick.
Okay.
That's a good angle for you. But
Oh, good angle for me. No,
Oh, what's a good angle for you? She trying to set you up. What's a good angle for you? You turn to the side, you stay forward. That's what
all angles is good for me.
Go ahead and breathe. Go ahead.
I get 100 likes, but go ahead, girl. Go ahead.
I got, okay, no makeup.
Right?
A little questionable. Like, not a good angle.
Okay.
With my pet.
Hold on. Did you take a picture with your cat?
Yeah, you know. Oh. That's what it is?
No, I'm just saying. Usually. Let me tell you something. With animals, usually most guys look at that as okay. You've been single for a while. As in, like you're the lady that comes. You're the girl that comes home from a 9 to 5. You're the girl that comes home from a 9 to 5. Have a TV dinner in the microwave and then watch Friends on Nickelodeon.
He said TV.
Like you just. All I'm saying is this. Let me tell you something.
Your pet is your child at that point. It's not a thing.
No. What I'm trying to explain is this. Like, look. If you're doing dating apps, you gotta show who you are. You can't give weird angles.
No. I understand. I understand where you're coming from. You know what I mean? Like the pictures that you put and the pictures that you post is the most meaningful to you. And just FYI, Instagram is kind of taking that shit public. So y'all niggas might want to start deleting, press that delete button, whatever. But so listen, the pictures that you love the most is what you're gonna post. Is definitely on your dating profile or whatever the case is, on your Instagram, your Facebook, whatever the case. But my thing is just like this. I understand where Ruben's coming from in terms of being like, listen, if you're trying to put yourself out there in terms of being like you're trying to get a date, or if you're trying to hook up with somebody and all that extra stuff, you may want to just push the dog away or the cat away and all that stuff, and you just might want to start showing a little bit of more of your features, like all my single ladies.
Exactly.
So listen, so my thing is just like this, like you know what I mean?
A little bit of, like I'm just.
You know what I mean? So my thing is just like this, you know what I mean? I get it. I get the whole 3/4. I get just you got listen. No more duck face, boo. No more this. No more this. No more duck face.
No filters. No filters.
I
The
never
filters.
understood the gun face at all.
I don't understand that either.
But if you do the tongue face, just to let you know, if he comes in that day and says, "All right, we're not gonna go out to eat. We're gonna do the Netflix," it's because you did the tongue face. You know when girls do the tongue face? I don't know why girls do the tongue face, because most guys thinking, okay, that means you know what I mean?
I don't know what's weirder, the tongue face with the wink, like.
Hold on.
The tongue face, the whole
We gotta get back to
like, what does that mean?
we gotta get back to the question. We gotta get back to the question. We would. Alright, we gotta get back to the question. The question was, why is it harder for women to accept rejection more than men?
Because we sexier.
All right, so why do you
Say that one time with that. Hold on.
Because we sexier.
Hold on, she counteracted real quick.
Why do you guys think women take rejection harder?
Alright, hold on.
What's your
No,
Ryan, answer the question.
I know. I can't put you in the game yet.
Ryan, go ahead.
Alright.
Tell us, Ryan. Let's go, Ryan.
Ryan, they want to hear from you. Get it, Ryan. Hold on, chat. We won't get to you, chat. Go ahead.
State the question one more time. Hold on, audience. Go ahead.
Why do men think women take rejection harder than they do?
It has nothing to do with me, but I'll answer your question.
What? You a man? What do you mean? Right.
He said why do men? It don't matter what you. It don't matter. Answer.
Yeah, it don't matter if it's you. It don't matter if you're 12, 14, or 18. Right, go ahead.
You don't gotta answer something.
You ready to come up?
Look, answer the question. Chat, we won't get to chat. Go ahead, bro.
Honestly, I'm always gonna say there's levels to this shit. Always levels to it. Because there are levels. The basic level, okay, you met her, whatever. You hooked up, whatever. You hooked up, had sex, whatever you want to do. But at the end of the day, there's levels. There's different levels. You in this bottom level? I'm gonna tell you the 3 levels. You at the bottom level? Okay. She may take it hard because it was good, whether we were having chemistry or whatnot. Next level, you bring a little emotion into it, right? You guys been hooking up for a couple of months. You guys been doing your thing. You guys feel like you've been vibing. There may be a potential for a relationship, whatever. That's another level. But that level right there, the involvement, and honestly, I'll say for me, I can't speak for all men, the involvement of a man's emotions is a lot different than just having sex. Now I'm gonna say this for me. I'm not saying for all, but the involvement of the sex is another aspect of it.
Where's the answer to the question?
Hold on, I'm telling you, it's 3 levels. That's what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, I never asked that question. I'm not a contestant. But, damn, why y'all got so quiet?
Ryan, I think they're asking for a direct answer. That's all.
All right, so more direct answer.
The direct answer.
Well, you want my response? I don't think it's that way. Is that what you're asking me? I don't think it's that way.
Ryan.
So what's the question?
They're asking is why do we think that it's harder why we're saying that it's hard for women to accept rejection? Why do we think?
Ladies and gentlemen, the reason why it's harder for you guys to accept it is because we're the ones that approaches you. All right. At the end of the day, it's that simple. Because at the end of the day, think about it. If it wasn't for dating apps, you guys would never you would never have to do this with Tinder. You would never have to do this with Tinder. All right. At the end of the day, you would walk in the mall and be 8 guys grabbing a ticket like they about to buy meat. Okay, let me get a honey roast. Yeah, let me get a pound of honey roast.
Hold on. But in reality, listen. In reality, females are more emotionally strong, or more high strung. Males think more logically and all that stuff. So like, no, I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying that. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you all of them are, but most of them are more emotional in terms of anything. So therefore, like when it comes down to rejection, they take it more harder. They may take it more harder. However, for males, since they're not more emotionally high strung, and it depends on some males. So like, you know what I mean? It depends on some males. You know what I mean? There are people that take it. They may take it to that next level. However, well, my thing is just like this: males, females, they do take rejection differently, depending on how much they actually want that other person, they may take that differently. You know what I mean? It may be stronger versus than other people. So in other words, like, you know, somebody may talk to you and they might not be like, they be like, yo, I really don't give two flying F's about it. But then again, there might be somebody else like, damn, yo, this shit hurt me, bro.
Stop doing male, female, because I got some savage female friends.
But hold on. But you also asked earlier.
Listen,
was it a male?
Hold on. Wait. Tomb Raider has something to say. Hold on. Laura Croft, listen, I get it. Like, you know, a lot of times people honestly, it's one of those things where it's different versus the person that is going through the situation.
It's a case by case basis.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Yes.
Male, female. It's
Yes.
all of that.
You can't keep it separate because at the end of the day, ain't enough women being that aggressive out here. It's not, because at the end of the day, let's be 100. It's been built for men to go after women as period. So at the end of the day, let's not separate it, because at the end of the day, look at what barrel you in here. Like, it's different from the South. In the South, women in the South, I'm from Florida. Women in the South do attack men. That's when you can do that. New York, women in New York do the same thing too. So at the end of the day, you wildin'. You don't even know where you from and you ain't out there. So at the end of the day, but at the end of the day, think about it though. Men take more losses than women. So you can't tell me, like, I'm talking about as in coming to attack a woman. I'm talking about to have a conversation, to jump out there. Ain't most women doing that. Because at the end of the day, if you ain't used to doing that, it's going to be harder L for you than me.
I agree. The expectation is men approach. That is the expectation.
Of
But
course.
as far as the feeling in regards to rejection, that's a case by case basis. It's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Well, how can you say case by case when you just agreed that men are the ones that mostly the ones that are hard? You can't say case by case. But the question is more about women.
Angelia.
Let her explain the circumstances. I want to hear it.
Go ahead, let me.
Explain the circumstances you're talking about.
So what I'm saying is,
Circumstances does
right,
matter.
the expectation is that a man is the one who's supposed to court women, who's supposed to step up, right? Like, I would never ask a man to marry me because I'm not doing that, right?
You ain't gonna
Because
put
it's not
on
the
you.
expectation.
Marry have to do with
But
hollering
that's
at
what I'm saying,
you.
because it's not the expectation, right? Because a woman is not supposed to do that. But when you say, as far as feelings of rejection, it depends on the woman and the man and the situation and the circumstances.
Let's keep it a
what's
buck.
going on.
Okay.
Go ahead, keep the buck, bro.
No. Let me get him. Let me get him.
Like,
Hold on, never stop, man. I'm sitting there on the block, man. Wait, hear me out.
Sapping them
Hear me out. No. Hear me out. My thing is like this. Listen, closed mouths don't get fed. I don't give a fuck who you are. Like, hear me out. Closed mouths don't get fed.
Amen.
I don't care what aspect or whatever life you are in, male or female, closed mouths don't get fed. If you feel some type of way and if you want something, you are going to say something. And that's my thing. I don't know. I understand. You have. No, I understand how you was raised.
No, but she's talking about the
So
reaction.
the question is,
Facts.
why do women have a harder time with rejection? Period. You guys are going off into everything but the question.
No. He
You
said
did
it.
not answer the
I didn't answer it. I knew I didn't answer it. I was trying to go there. I was trying to tell y'all levels.
You was trying to take
But
us.
alright, so I won't take y'all levels no more. From my perspective.
What answer do you agree with?
What? Yeah.
What I'm saying is, okay,
What answer do you agree with though? That's what I'm asking.
my answer is
Yep. Go with your.
case by case basis.
Well, then we're going with yours then. You're agreeing with your
Okay.
answer instead of any answer up here. Because at the end of the day, you ain't never.
Hold on. Why you turn like that? You gonna answer it? Hold on.
You know what? Go ahead, yo, right here. What do you
No,
think?
but she agrees with her answer.
Hold on. Her answer is case by case.
All right, fine. What's the question? Let me answer. What's the
No.
question?
So the question was the fact that why do women take rejection more harder than men?
I disagree that women take it harder.
They do.
Okay. All right. She
See it. That's
Guys, it's not here.
Yo.
Audience. Let's bring it down. Alright, we got. Hey. Let's hold on. Let's bring it down. Hold on. Please. Hold on. We got one more response and then we gotta go. That's it. We got one more response and we gotta wrap. So we got. Hold on.
wait.
We got one more spot.
Wait. Go ahead, my man. Go ahead.
Yo, so let's think about why men pursue women more than women pursue men.
Exactly.
No, it's not.
It's social norms. So I was a science major. I'll throw that out there.
All right, go ahead, bro.
Biologically speaking, you have something to protect, we have something to enter.
Facts.
Right? So at the end of the day, you guys are gatekeepers. You determine if you say yes or no.
Facts.
Men, we have to determine if we have to ask, well, can we come in or can we not?
Facts.
So at the end of the day, if you are on the other side of that equation, of course it's gonna be harder for you to take rejection.
That's a ball game right there. No. You know what the problem is?
I'm not responding to you. I'm responding to the question.
Yo, look.
That's
He
my
answered the question. She's going case by case. See, when you switch it on the whole matter and be like, okay, we gotta go case by case, because of course this is the issue with questions nowadays. With when we have one side men, one side women. Of course, women taking life a whole lot stronger than men, because at the end of the day, they've always been the one down here. So of course, we're gonna play it a whole different way.
All right. Hey, I'm sorry, but hey, we gonna have to wrap this up.
Okay, that's
But it's like, yo, like,
Hey,
100 though.
I don't. Hey, at the end of the day, right now, we gonna have to wrap this up. But I'm not saying the conversation can't continue. We gonna continue this conversation off camera. Hey, y'all. But we gotta go ahead and wrap this up.
Listen, man. Listen. I definitely want to thank everybody I want to thank everybody for coming out here and rocking with us on episode 55 of Things and Consequences. Hey, I see you. Definitely, before we go, I definitely do want to bring you guys up. Talk about your shirts real quick.
Yo, just him right here, because he's the one that runs it.
Okay. Did you come up?
That's my business partner.
Okay.
I know Chad was your agent.
Come on, listen, we got listen. Come on. Listen, we got two. Yeah, yo. Hey, listen.
I'm gonna fit on this side. My shirt in there.
Hey, listen, we got two definite prominent entrepreneurs out in the Boston area. You guys definitely, I heard from Ruben briefly that you guys create t-shirts. I'm not too.
Unfortunately, none of us have one, but we have hats and everything.
No, and that's great. You know what I mean? These guys do definitely do apparel. I will definitely put all their information right there in the bio, right there below. Any samples? Hopefully they give us some samples. Hopefully.
I don't think they got a shirt for you though.
I got your size.
I don't think they got a shirt for you.
Yo, Queen, come take
2 or 3.
pics.
Buster, you got. I know 2. I know you got. I got you. Rolling niggas. 3 my size. I take it 2.
I'm gonna have to talk to him.
Oh, you gonna talk up camera? He got talk up camera. Right.
I'm gonna have to talk to him in parking lot.
I got something off camera.
Ryan's like, yo, 1X.
We understand.
XL.
Frequencies. I'm a large. He's like, nah, nigga, I'm a large.
Right, you don't wear no beaters under your shirt.
I don't. I don't.
Gentlemen, this is before. Definitely look out for these gentlemen. Let me ask you, what's the name of the company?
AimForEverybody.com.
AimForEverybody.com. People definitely go check it out. They got definitely dope gear. They out here coming to support. Support them. Hold on. What's your Instagram?
Instagram, Boston Get Paid. Boston Get Paid at Instagram. Also, Boston Get Paid Network on YouTube. Motivational content every day, Monday through Friday. We out here supporting.
Once again, it's Boston Get Paid at Boston Get Paid and Boston. What's up? Boss Up Get Paid. Boss Up. Is it the like
BOSS?
Okay, because you know how we spell
BOSSUAID.
Okay.
Everything spelled regular.
Spelled regular.
No ebonics.
Oh, no ebonics. Listen, definitely go out and support these guys, man. Listen, they out from the urban community. Listen, it's very dope that they're actually trying to create a brand and they're actually trying to create a strong following from actually, bringing up from the urban community. But listen, I want to thank you guys for rocking with us for episode 55. Appreciate you. You got nothing?
At the end of the day, thank you for everybody coming out. God bless everybody. We love you all.
Yeah, man. Keep it sexy. Keep it raw. You know what we do.
Listen, you guys are very warm, more than welcome to sit here and chit chat. You guys can take pictures and all that extra stuff. But big salutations to ZC Boston for being able to provide us this location, be able to host this event. Big shout out to you guys for coming out to this event. Big shout out to all the listeners on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Spreaker. Big shout out to you guys for coming out as well too. Big shout out to our sponsors. It's the Truth Juice, Bully Boy, what else? Milton Tax Associates, Smoke Good BBQ, man. Listen, man, I'm a little twisted. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But go ahead, baby.
But listen. But other than that, man. But until next time, man. Salutations.
Take care, people.
Take care.
Oh, you take a shot?